It's on for the Grammys next year, baby. Okay. I have got Ariana Grande on the brain, baby. Dangerous woman, dangerous woman. I've been listening to this album for the last 2 hours, and I'm telling you, it is so good. There's so many good songs, and her voice just sounds just, oh man, so beautiful. I'm gonna do track by track review. I may not do all the tracks, I may not do them in order, I may not talk about everything, but I am gonna try my best to not get distracted because I'm go on, Ariana, sing, baby. Oh, the Dangerous Woman album. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. This is Ariana's 3rd studio album, and let me tell you, I'm gonna sum it up in one little phrase that she uses in one of the songs. It's, ain't you ever seen a princess be a bad bitch? Okay, let me tell you, tell me what song that is down in the comments if you know already. Sounds to me like a lot of these songs are based around her relationship with Big Sean, because you know, being a dangerous woman and making bad choices and being greedy and leaving me lonely and all these different things. I'm like, yeah, and even in one of them she definitely says, you know, I just left my ex and all that good stuff, and she's laying in somebody else's arms. So, you know, I think a lot of this comes out of that. You know, a lot of good things come out of pain and out of heartbreak and closing one chapter to open another. So there's a lot of stuff in here. It's a lot of good. She has grown up. She's a grown-up woman now, and a dangerous grown-up woman in that. Number one, she starts out with Moonlight, and we slip into this album with the 50s, 60s style vibe ballad. I was like, did Megan Trainor write this? And then I look and there was 3 writers on it, so I was like, no, this is something you could slow dance to. I love the torch singer quality in her voice with a nice little modern flipping into her falsetto, and this pulled at my heartstrings. The more I listened to it, I was like, oh my God, oh, you get me right here, baby, get me right here, but don't stay there because she ain't gonna stay there that long. Then we had Dangerous Woman. I'm not gonna do that one because we've all heard it and heard it. Yeah, you feel like a... Okay, love that. Be Alright, which she recently just dropped, has like this like xylophone sound that comes in, getting us ready for the club. When the real beat drops, baby, you're like, at least I was. I don't know about you. I'm reading my notes over here, so if I'm looking away and looking back. Then we got Into You. Again, another one she's dropped a little early, and this keeps the party vibe going with a more sedate and laid back feel, but an insistent drive into an explosive chorus. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body is an homage to 2 people. Do you know who they are? And I am so into it. This song is oh, I'm just feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Side by side. Actually, I think I wrote it in the notes. I'm not gonna say it up front. Jumping on this Caribbean flavor bandwagon, and it sounds really good paired with her delicate vocals. Nicki Minaj adds a verse for the cherry on top, and Nicki always slays, and I just loved it. I put something up on Vine, I think it was. I was like just rapping along with her. She's killing it. This had me bouncing and jerking, and the first new track that I heard on the album, and I was immediately like, oh my God, I'm loving this. Then we got Let Me Love You, and this was like a chopped and screwed feel on the track, kind of sparse and dark, more smooth in the verse and chopped in the chorus, but not a true ballad, just a little slowed down, lots of punch and kick with Lil Wayne's rough voice coming to break up the mood and all that, and then her coming back to soothe us over again. He rough it up and she smooth it over. It was very nice. Number 7 is Greedy. This starts with an uplifting like choral sound, all of her voice, and it is just so gorgeous. It just kicks everything right in, and then it sinks right into an old school groove that's really nice. Good bass heavy track, and her greedy sounds to me more like freedom, you know, it really does. I'm like, what is she saying? I'm like, she's saying the title, but it sounds like freedom to me. Number 8, Leave Me Lonely. Macy Grace starts this out. Kind of sounded to me like I said a Bond theme, like Shirley Bassey or something, and then Ariana takes over the track. Seemingly, I like as a younger version of the previous singer. I'm not really clear on all the lyrics and stuff yet, you know, I only just got it. I mean, come on. But them going back and forth, their vocals, it's just a nice different textures and sounds to their voices, and it's really captivating. I wrote 2 divas pining for a no good lover. Number 9, Every Day featuring Future, really had me gagging. I'll tell y'all, I was hearing her purr out those expletives, and I was like, she made them sound like they were candy. I think this is part of her being a grown woman, and what is probably going to be her appeal, that she is so sweet and so sexy, but she can also get a little raunchy, you know what? And still make it seem sweet, you know. And you're like, what? hold on a minute. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm going back to that title. I'm going back to that theme. Ain't you ever seen a princess be a bad bitch? She was a young princess, now she's a bad. Shut your mouth. Sometimes is up next. It's a good mid-tempo track with a hard backbeat. Loving how her vocals come out so sweet and tantalizing on all of these tracks. She's just so good at working with those vocals and just making it sound sweet. Kieran doing the wailing away, Kieran coming back and doing the little the rhythmic stuff. She's just a goddess. Just a goddess. 11. I Don't Care. We slowed it down a little for this with a nice sexy tempo and snapping fingers going on. It was sleek and sexy and seductive, very seductive. 12, Bad Decisions, which she dropped just a few days ago. Another great mid-tempo feel, a lot of rapid fire lyrics and a banging chorus. Great production. This song and all of them just top notch, beautiful production. I couldn't find anything that I was like, oh, that doesn't sound too good. Oh, that could have been better. Or everything is just like pat, so good. Everything is like right in order, and her vocals just sail over the whole. But it's such a complete, beautiful package. 13, Touch It, just the ticking of the clock or whatever it was that was emulating the clock, and some sparse chords under that beautiful voice to start this out before the full onslaught of this like electronic debauchery came on. It was killing it. This has such a drive and keeps such a wide open space at the same time. Serious, it's like a serious chill vibe thing. You could be like a nice lounge, a nice club, and just chilling out to the music, getting your turn up on and all that. I really enjoyed this. 14, New Better, Forever Boy. This is another chill mid-tempo with a serious beat. Thinking About You, 15, we get a slight taste of the Caribbean again in this track, but overlaid with some electro pop. It's a nice mix and gives her a chance to incorporate a lighter sound in the verse and then wail away on the chorus, which is something that she seems to love to do. Just get in that little, I give love to taste and I'll be like a, you know, I'm just like, go girl, sing it. 16, Focus, which has been out for a while. You guys all know about that song. I enjoyed it. Focus on me. Yeah, all that really good. Tell me what you thought down in the comments, but let me tell you, so far I am loving this. Tell me what your favorites are so far. Side by Side has to be my top-notch favorite. Of course, I love Dangerous Woman. Be Alright is good. Into You is really good. Nice little dance thing. I'm too excited. I know. I'm always excited when I really like something, y'all. And let me tell you, this is wonderful. I hope you picked it up. I hope you pre-ordered it because it is seriously going to be a lot of hits coming out this album. And it's on. It's on for the Grammys next year, baby. Okay? It is on. This is Robert Anton, RobertAnton.com. I am out.